Oh, we appear to have a frozen Melissa. Melissa has gone through the Frozens. What do we? What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to VBT Interactive Open Mic number 9, I believe it is. Yeah, that's right. It's number 9, VBTLive mic number 9. Thank you all so much for joining us for this broadcast. I am one of your hosts and the chief broadcast engineer for VBT, Rob Petrak. I am joined here as well by my lovely co-host, Melissa Scambati. Melissa, are you there? Let's see. Let's see if we can get her back.
I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. It was cool, but
I went to hit record and it turned Zoom off completely, and I actually thought I ruined the whole chat, but now I'm back, so I guess not. Hey, everyone.
Wait, let me get Melissa. There you are. What is good? Things are
all right. What is good?
It's just the thing, you know. I think aren't we supposed to do something tonight? I feel like we're supposed to be running an event that I can't remember. I don't know.
I think we're supposed to be hosting an open mic. We got a room full of people here with instruments. So.
Really? Oh, you know, you're right. We do have a room full of people here with instruments. Everyone, if you're in the green room, just give a friendly wave to audience members doing all the things. What's up, everybody? We are here in the green room doing the kind of stuff. So, if you like what you see, make sure to post about it in the chat. We already have a couple of what-ups in the chat. First one, we have Chad White saying, "So excited" with that S.
Chad White.
Excited is much different than just regular excited. It's a totally different experience.
Yeah.
All right. Melissa Mareri, get in the Zoom room, saying, "What up?" Maybe you should get in the Zoom room, chat. Maybe it would be good. So if you would like to be a part of this, just let myself, Melissa, or VBTLive know, and you can maybe also be a part of the performance series for tonight. So Melissa, who do we have coming up for? Well, actually, before we say who's coming up next, who I know we have a featured act that's going on for tonight as well.
Yes, I'm very, very excited about our featured act, who was also a wonderful and lovely part of our fundraiser, which was a month ago. It's the first. It's been a whole month since the fundraiser. But yeah, Ms. Christine Sweeney is our featured performing artist today. She's going to sing. She's going to play guitar. She is going to move you. She's unbelievable, and can't wait to see her perform later tonight.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So yeah, we're really, really proud to have Christine Sweeney play for later tonight. But first, we're going to get kicked off with our first performer of the evening. Who is that, Melissa, actually? I'm just looking at the list now.
So, our performer of the night is one of my most favorite poetesses we have with us. And not only poetry, but she plays the kalimba, Miss Melissa Longo. Hi, Melissa.
Melissa, are you there?
Yes. Hi.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello, beautiful people.
You ready to play some kalimba and give us some beautiful words of wisdom, Melissa?
Yes. I have 3 poems, and maybe if I have time, I could share a small one, which I'm going to do. It's up to you guys. You could keep.
Yeah, do the thing.
All right. Hello, everyone. Yes. Oh God, that is my face. I'm on the TV now. I just put it on the TV, and I'm very sorry.
TV is a powerful entity that defines. It's beyond time and space.
Doctor Who would be so proud.
Always.
This one is called Serpentine. I don't know who you are, free of morality, but I don't have to, dear snake, as you slither yourself away onto the next apple, the next adventure for original sin. No. I was raised Roman Catholic, and there you go. There might be some guilt. Woohoo!
It's a prevalent part.
This is called data mining or mining. I couldn't figure out what. It was. I like the pink Himalayan salt lamps. They smell really nice. I want to eat it. I like Himalayan salt too. But no, do not eat lamps. Only the salt in the grinder. Everybody. Salting of the Himalayans of the pinkest foods to collect the knowledge of heightening one's sentence. Whoa, what the fuck? Sorry, guys. One's senses, their taste. Sorry for that F-bomb. This is about, let's go with Earth and the atmosphere and just one all of everything. Ubiquitous illusion that the electric is a set within a subsection of a genre. Segue of a want that is not this one's want. So which one is my want? Whispering of darkness of forever, sidelined, it feels. But the feeding, let it feed the infection. Isn't it festering? What a sin, spread too thin. Convert the mystery to knowledge. Let the tree grow and grow as life does. And a small one that Melissa liked. And I feel like I'm gonna expand one of these days. Dear lovely, we all have our days with our feelings. Thank you, everybody. There are other amazing poets and performers out there. So yeah, be happy, Christine Sweeney. I think her name is. She's the best. I've seen her live before. She does not play the kalimba like I do. She plays the guitar, and she has a lovely singing voice. So yay, that's later on tonight. Don't forget.
Yes. Thank you so much, Melissa. Always wonderful to see you. Thank you for opening the night. And up next, speaking of playing the guitar and having a lovely singing voice, we have a very special musical performance from someone you might recognize, but who goes by multiple different names. And tonight is going by Rayon.
I don't know.
So give it up for Rayon.
I don't know. Well, we're going to take a quick pause. We'll see where they are. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back.
green room full of amazing people. We're gonna do. I think, are we switching to the green room for Hooray for Friendship?
Yeah, hooray for friendship,
for
everyone's
friendship.
1, 2, 3.
Hooray for friendship. Hooray for friendship.
That is, the friendship. Oh, Chest the GPU. Make sure it works. Remember that, Melissa? So there's one stream where we were doing a bunch of tests for like the stream coming up. And so in order to test like how much my GPU can handle, I was like, all right, Melissa, just wave your arms a lot, because the more you wait, the more there's like changing frames and stuff, like the more taxing it is on the GPU. So it was just like everybody in the Zoom room just doing this.
We were just like this.
Like, I'm just like, here we go, tax the GPU, it's time to do it. Anyway, Melissa, so were we able to find...
Now that we've taxed the GPU.
So were we able to find
next,
Rayon?
I was able to find Rayon, and apparently we are going to hear a world premiere of a song that has not yet been performed by Rayon himself. So let's give it up. Our snaps, our claps, our hearts, everything. Give it up for Rayon.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rayon. This is the world premiere of a song that you've never heard before. The world premiere. I guess I don't know. Everybody, if you're a performing artist or a performer of any kind, just every time you do something first, just say it's the world premiere. Your publisher will thank you. Give me a second. I need to adjust one more thing. All right, there we go. So, I've been working on a film for the last for a while now. I ended up coming together with this group of people that were based up in Mastic, up in Connecticut. Not Mastic of like Long Island, but like Mastic, Connecticut, or Mystic. But it's just, we basically shot this film in this house, basically, and we stayed at the director's house and was like fed by the family and got to like have this like big sleepover, and like the whole cast was there and all the crew, and we just like filmed around, like just featuring this snapshot of this Connecticut town, like in the landscape, and it was a very, very beautiful place to be inspired by. And after the third day of filming, I brought my guitar with me. I was the sound recordist for the film, and I brought my guitar with me, and this is the song that came to me. And so here it is. This song is called, doesn't have a title. I think that this is an age of what is been now and before, all covered in lines, the good things we find, they have a life of their own. I think that this is an age of all things we've won passage of the grains of time before its end. And I would have saved the memories we've gained. They're all what I would push for. Is it easy? Isn't easy. What do I say here? Do I say here? What do I say here? Thank you, everybody. Oh boy. Oh, is Ryan here? Is Ryan here?
Ryan's here.
Ryan's here. Yes. Awesome. All right. Well, we'll thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yeah. I wish I can play like the da 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 on the guitar, but I can't. So I can just. All right. So that is my one song for the event. We are going to keep things moving along, rolling along, doing along with some other stuff that's doing. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, it just takes takes a lot out of me to do it and shit. What's up, Melissa? How are you?
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I guess we're going to put up a pause screen real quick and we're going to get our next performer up. We got a couple more poets on the way and we are excited to welcome Ryan from Chicago in the house. And we got some more people that are still filtering in through the evening. So we got a lot of good stuff lined up. And don't forget, Christine Sweeney, our main act for the evening. So.
And it's, give me a second, and maybe, possibly, yes, we did it. Hello again, everybody. This is your friendly neighborhood VBT Rayani, and I'm so glad. Thank you all for listening to the song that I had to share. I really appreciate it. Coming up next, we have the first fractal-based poetry for the evening. We have a new friend of ours who's joining us in the Zoom room for the first time. We have Rachel. How are you doing tonight, Rachel?
I'm alright. Just like a little nervous, I guess. So.
No, that's fine though. But we appreciate so much you coming out and being a part of the community. There's a room full of love and a room full of people of all practitioners and patrons of the arts. So you were in good hands. So with that, we are going to be throwing some fractals up, and then Rachel is going to have some poetry for you all. Take it away, Rachel.
Okay, so the title, you guys can hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the title is called, and this is supposed to be how you feel. So it goes, all of your feelings you've bottled up inside an empty bottle, all because you tried to fix hurt. I can see those heavy eyes suffocating in silence. I can hear your thoughts scream as they tragically bounce around the walls of your mind and find refuge in the very ones who left you. An ongoing tendril of chasm. As things resurface, you just try to feel. It goes, time, a waiting game. You still manage to thrive through it all. No religion or prophet could hear your thoughts scream. These words were written in hopes of your soul's cosmic beam. So that's the little excerpt right there.
Of course.
So.
Claps and snaps.
Yes.
Everybody's got that snap game.
Nice.
Do you have another one for us?
I have a short one. I could read that too. So.
Sure.
This one's called Venom. So I feel like I'm kind of vibing with Melissa because mine has to do with the imagery of a snake too. So shout out to Melissa. So it's called Venom, and it says, some of my thoughts slither like a snake, uninvited. I internally hear the voices screaming inside. My mind pounds, pain arises from the thoughts uninvited, circulating in my body like poisonous venom. So that one's shorter.
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah. I love that.
Thank you
Love when
for
the
sharing
poets
that.
come through.
Oh God, that hit close. Though.
Yeah. That one was very good.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing your words with us, Rachel. We really, really appreciate it. And we always love to see new faces here. If you are watching this stream and you want to be a part of this performance and a part of the greenest, roomiest community that exists on the internet every Wednesday, make sure to follow what VBT Live is doing. You can go to vbtlive.org/open mic for information about how to sign up. If you would like to perform for tonight, you can either message myself, Melissa Scambati, or VBT Live directly, and we will do our best to sort of get you in. So thank you so much, Rachel, for sharing that performance with us. We have even more great music coming up. We have Ryan coming to us all the way from Chicago, who's going to be coming up next. So that is something you don't want to miss. Ryan is you're just gonna love it. That's all I'm gonna say. So stay tuned. We will be right back.
Woo.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the open mic stream. Doing streaming and open micing in so many ways that you've never thought were possible. But now we're just like, hey, it's possible. And so we're really, really happy to be able to bring it all to you, be able to uplift our community and show what engaging and supporting the arts can do. We've started all the way from Long Island, but slowly the tendrils of VBT and its message are starting to spread out elsewhere and definitely westward. We actually do have, I'm not going to talk about the East versus West broadcast, but we do have a westward-leaning broadcast coming out soon with our East versus West broadcast. We're working with the After Hours Review to get that underway. We're going to show a flyer for that a little bit later in the broadcast. But speaking of the West, we have Ryan once again joining us all the way from Chicago. And he is going to be putting together a synth-tastic, saxophonic engagement. What is up, Ryan? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. I'm going to say it. This is my favorite group of talented and super professionally produced community open mic that I've met during this whole quarantine thing. So it's great to be back. And awesome to see you all, and hope to share something wacky I've been playing with.
Of course. Well, you have the stage, so take it away.
All right. So, not disclaimer, but I found a visualizer that looks like Winamp from 20 years ago. So when you make sound, it reacts. So that's what I've been doing lately, is playing and then just staring at the screen as it makes different shapes. So I'm going to plop that onto the screen now, and hope you enjoy. Thanks for having me.
Yo, amazing.
Amazing. Wow.
Always
Wow.
amazing. Cool. Ryan's just like, I'm just gonna drop by and do this thing real quick, and then I'm gonna go. But
I think it's like, what is that, like a drive-by blow your mind or some shit?
jeez, that was great. The visualizers were awesome.
I mean, like, I don't want it to distract from, is it still music? Or is this just Ryan playing with a bunch of, like, weird responsive video things that he's
It's all of it.
Well, I mean, like, if you're,
But it's fun.
Why not both?
yeah, it's like if you're like a professional, if you're like a professional performer, like every performer right now doing production, like wants to be able to hire a production team that can put up a massive video wall behind them. That's what like, and that's like that, but that's the hardest thing to do
Yeah.
because it's crazy expensive to even get like a big video wall with stuff. Like I saw Tame Impala at Madison Square. And like what they were able to do like video wise in terms of like overlaying like what was happening with the live performance, like they had all these like filters and stuff with like his face and like zooming out and stuff. So like being able to have like an effective like video performance going along with like a audio performance, it almost like it's less of that like it augments the performance or it distracts from the performance than that it becomes the performance itself. You know?
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's part of it. It's the full curation, you know?
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm thankful to get to share some of like the crazy projects that I'm up to with this group, and thanks for having me.
Absolutely, Ryan.
Yeah,
Thank you so much
everyone
for
give it up again for Ryan.
up.
Woo!
Can I ask a question really quickly?
Sure you may.
In the beginning of that, were you using your saxophone to control your synth? It looked like there was a wire coming out of the sax at one part, or whatever instrument you were playing in the beginning, and it sounded like it was controlling the keyboard. Is that what you were doing?
It's an Iwi. So the cord coming out of it is an instrument cable straight into the mixer. So it has an onboard oscillator. Or like
Okay.
actually sounds like a sound.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So if there were brighter light, you'd see that it looks more like a dust buster. It wasn't an actual saxophone.
Oh, I'm going to have to research this. Wow. Thank you for educating me on this.
Outstanding.
I
That
need
was
to, like-
awesome.
I just need to like get like a like playing the Dustbuster. But yeah,
Destroying the dust
it's
bunnies.
a really God, definitely look into that. It's a really cool instrument. And just that it's like it has like all the oscillation and all the different like modulatory features you'd expect out of like a full blown synth, but like breath control, like literally like breath control puts it at like another level. Like, you know, there's just certain things that you can do with like breath that you can't really do on like any instrument. Hashtag hype trumpet life. Trumpet life. Trumpet. Anyway, so with that, we are going to be we're going to take a short pause. We are gonna break out of here just so we can get our next performer who's gonna be coming up. So stay tuned, and we will be right back with more open mic, jams, doing stuff, friends, community, VBT Live, words that I'm saying out of my mouth. And now the transition is rolling, and now you can't hear me. Wow. So I transitioned the screen, and literally that was the moment my mic was like, you do not want to exist anymore. What is up, everybody? We are live once again. Hope you all are having a great time and a great night. If you like what you are seeing and you want to shout out the performers, our live chat is open all the time. All the time. You can be a part of this broadcast right over there, and it's great. So if you really like what you're seeing, make sure to shout it out in the live chat. We are going to be following up with our next performer for the evening. You probably have seen his video across our fundraiser, especially our fundraiser highlights. It was definitely one of my favorite pre-recorded videos that we were able to have as part of the fundraiser. Thanks again to the Music Exchange for helping to curate that wonderful video. You might see somebody from the Music Exchange a little bit later on doing stuff, but for now, we have Kenny Gordon coming at us once again. Kenny, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. It's really great to see everyone perform and be here. This is a very cool thing, and I'm just gonna do it. Do you need some advice? Do you have the anger? Didn't want it. Didn't ask for it. Just woke up one morning and it was there, beating. 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 I feel the anger clawing. Feels like I need sedation. The pieces of our nation decomposing. It's not right. It does not feel natural. I won't pretend it's normal. Don't tell me to ignore it, nothing for it, so listen, do you want some? Do you want some? Now, here, let me tell you something. Let me tell you so. Listen, I've got to get out of here. I cannot take it anymore. I've been looking for the exit door for days and weeks and years and decades. I guess this must be where I'm living, locked in my head with my decisions. Everybody's got some advice they're giving, some way to spin this disequilibrium. So, ba-ba-dee-bop, do you dip to be oh, listen to somebody's whispering in my ear. I can feel the wind, it's blowing. They are telling me what to fear. There's just no way of knowing. Nobody's forgiving anyone. I can feel the hate, it's growing. Get me out of here. I can't take it anymore. There's a man, he's threatening me on the phone. Maybe I should not be alone. Maybe I need to go outside, call somebody, run and hide, reconnect my mind and body, disconnect, say I'm sorry, give me a clue. What do I do? Dibbity-doo-dibbity-doo-dip. Stop and just take a look. Wait till you hear the hook. Just take a moment to breathe. It is incredible. We are so gullible. Just want something to believe. Nobody really knows what they are doing. All hanging on by a thread and it's tearing. Put on a good face. We try to keep our place. We try to convince ourselves that it's worth caring. Yes, it can hurt, but what can you do? Everyone must take a tour of the zoo, so better catch up. Better slow down. Better keep both of your feet on the ground. Don't be afraid to spread your wings, but don't get too close to the sun. If you can make it past all the vices, well, you still won't be anywhere close to being done, but you'll be well on your way. And what else can you do? Start something new. Make an entirely new you. Everything works except the things that don't. Dee-da-be-doo-boo-boo. Oh, what advice can I give you? Do-da-do-do. Oh, what the hell do I know? Skip that. Life hurts and it's confusing. And everybody's got a way that they think you should do it. Now you're winning, now you're losing. But you got to hold on, find a way to stay in it. For what else are you going to do? Ooh. Thank you.
Yay.
Great job, Kenny.
Thank you.
And we had some love for you in the chat as well. We had My Own Tiger Eyes from Twitch saying, loving the RTD2 shirt. I feel the energy. Go, Kenny. We had Chad White giving just as a Power Ranger emoji. It's just a Power Ranger person as an emoji. I didn't even know those existed. That's great. And then we had Ryan as well saying this so belongs in a Dr. Demento set. I'd agree.
Nice.
Yeah. So, do you have another one
Thank
for
you,
us,
thank
or do
you.
you have another one for us, Kenny?
No, that's all I got for today. So thank you for
Not a
for
problem.
listening.
You know, you having you here is always like such a treat. You know, and
It's
you know,
great to be here. Great to be here.
like I just love the energy that you're able to bring to all your performances. It's like one of a kind.
Oh,
You know.
Okay, thank you.
I feel like if I wanted to if I wanted to like teach like a music class and it'd be like how to have energy as performer, it'd be like listen, this is primary example of person with energy.
You gotta get silly and weird.
Silly and weird. It happens when it happens. It just gets silly and weird.
Silly and weird.
Silly and weird. Anyway, so well, you know, I'm sure that you all love to hear me make a bunch of strange noises, but we have more performers that are going to be coming up for tonight. So coming up next is going to be another poet, the lovely Rosa, who is going to be doing some more poetry-oriented things for all of us. So we are going to take a quick pause, and then we are going to be right back with the music. Do not go anywhere. VBT Open Mic number 9. Catchphrase.
Number 9.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We have our next poet and performer coming up for the evening. Let us give a Zoom and virtual worthy warm welcome to Rosa. How are you doing, Rosa?
I'm good. I'm good. This is really, really great. Everybody has been like amazing tonight. It's very inspiring.
Always.
So I have 2 poems. The first one, I unfortunately can't show it to you, but it goes along with a work of art by the artist Esther Marie. It's a companion piece I wrote to one of her paintings that are all very beautiful and amazing. It's called Theories. Universes awash in apocalyptic clouds, each an eye of something massive, incomprehensible. Hate-stained worlds bleed into one another. Their storms leak easy into open pores. But we find each other in crossing orbits, rainbows and meshing perspectives. I look for the unquestioned answer to appear in background radiation. Maybe we're only dirt being swept from the floor of some apathetic cosmic being. Thanks. And I have another one. I can find it. Okay. This is an older, it's not that old, but it's older. The title is still Another Night poem in my Google Doc because I never came up with a title for it. Hush. It's all temporal. All the unlucky stars. I seek copies of myself that hide in the night, behind buildings where the blacktop cracks. My joints loosen after sunset. Wrists bend for communion, for collecting sighs discarded from every lit window. I walk beneath this billowing black sheet, let it dismember me, suck up my neuroses. I do not speak, dare not rupture the silence. I develop into awareness, a vessel for secret thoughts. I baptize myself in pools of light, drain away the temporal into the ease of the night. Thanks, everybody.
Always so wonderful to hear you read and perform. You can catch Rosa tomorrow, actually, because tomorrow is Thursday. Rosa, Kenny Gordon, and myself all got to pre-record some amazing poetry this past Sunday for the Alive After 5 virtual broadcast, the very first virtual Alive After 5 event being held here on the island. And then actually, you're also going to get to see Rob perform in Aqua Cherry. They're going to be a live feed, but still a virtual live feed because it's not an in-person gig. So you get to see him perform as well tomorrow on the Alive After 5 Facebook page. So catch all of us tomorrow starting at 5 o'clock. Thank you so much, Rosa. It's so good to see you perform again. And hang tight, y'all. We got some more treats. And actually, and we got another performer for Alive After 5 coming up. So hang tight.
Yeah, we do.
We'll be right back.
We will be right back we will be right back with something that might just jostle up your brain ever so slightly, might just scatter it around with those kinds of things. So we're going to take a short break, but we will be right back. We also are having Andrea Manning, as we said before, has volunteered to be our live artist for the evening, one of our live artists. If you are somebody who enjoys art, well, Andrea Manning is here for you. You might see some other live art later on in the evening, but thank you so much, Andrew, for being a part of this. And we are going to transition, but then we will be right back with Scatterbrained.
All right, thanks for sticking around. So, like I said, Thursday, Alive After 5, a bunch of us will be performing, and that is going to include who we have up next. We have half of Scatterbrained. Clutch is going to wow us with some spoken word, and then you're going to hear a little familiar guitar from another familiar person joining in from his own little box in his own little Zoom room world. And it's the benefit of virtual broadcasting is we're all hanging out here and we can just bring you all together and take you all apart when we need to. So we're gonna hear some beautiful words and poetry from Clutch, and then a little surprise after that. How's it going, Clutch?
Oh, we're going? Okay, I'm going good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I am really excited. It was great seeing you and Andrew perform on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to watching it again tomorrow, but I'm very excited for what you're about to do for us now.
Sunday was beautiful. It made me so happy to see you and everyone else be out. To see so many familiar faces. Thank you so much for performing and sharing once again your beautiful words and heart with all of us. I loved it. Thank you so much for having me tonight. And I guess I'll get right into it. So, like Melissa said, we'll be one of the artists performing Thursday, tomorrow, with Alive After 5. So please tune in, check us out. Also, Sunday, Scatterbrained is Sunday. Friday, we're going to be playing a show out in Melville. I can only bring up to around like 5 to 10 people if you want to reach out, but we're playing a show with Quiet. It's a house party, social distancing house party. Masks are required. And at that point, it's a BYOB. You reach out if you're interested, please come. Hit me up, and I'll let you know if there's enough room for you to come. With that being said, this poem, I call it a state of mind, and it's just that, a state of mind. Receive it, listen. I hope it resonates. If not, I appreciate you taking the time to listen. I know most people don't think like me, but I wouldn't wish my state of mind on my own worst enemy. That's why I have the seed of life, forever represented on my flesh, in your face, on my chest. Not only to remind me, but for others to see that we're all one and the same, feeding off the same energy, resonating in kind. Maybe I forget too easily, and I need to remind myself that not all people think like me. But how can we sit and judge each other for decisions made, past and present? Yeah, death is a terrible thing. Robbing, killing, putting people down for what they believe. What a fucking atrocity. And maybe I'll never forget, because I don't want to be naive. I already live with enough pain just living within me. Yet, I forgive it all. I forgive it all except for myself, because to live with the guilt of our own decisions is the worst thing I can honestly perceive. I can't even talk to a friend about my own problems without feeling guilty. I know most people don't think like me, but I wouldn't wish my state of mind on my own worst enemy. Since I was 16 years old, not a day's gone by that I haven't thought of suicide. And for what reason could that be? I had an amazing family, a spoiled life. What a fucking atrocity. At 10 years old, 1999, like so many others, doctors fed me Ritalin, Xannies, depression, anxiety, ADD. That's what they fucking told me. It took 6 whole years to realize the medicated state wasn't the way it should be. It's been an uphill battle, coping, just to ensure a colorless reality. What I give to live happily, naturally. My lack of motivation, direct link to my sensibility, never going past fantasies. Even just a conversation without feeling guilty is nothing more than my creativity. I know most people wouldn't think like me, but I wouldn't wish my state of mind on my own worst enemy. I go to sleep every night in darkness of fear, not knowing which personality will be standing in the light when it comes time to rise and shine. Yeah, you're right. How it all plays out in the midst of all the suspended consciousness is still yet to be seen. Ultimately, I have to appreciate the need to hibernate. Each personality needs their energy. Each one together is the essence of my entity. So I can't hate on one of many catching some D's. Lord knows I've run them dry, which is why the darker ones can take over so easily. Now is not the time to cry. I promised. It's not a comatose. We will awaken before it's too late. You'll see. Stand strong. It may feel as though the dark ones have it out there for thee, but even shadows need a place to sleep. No conscience should bear this many voices, and yet that's just one of the many knots along my threaded fate. A fine line we walk, our path to destiny. I know most people don't think like me, but I wouldn't wish my state of mind on my own worst enemy, which is me. This is normalcy, or at least how I perceive. Thank you. And yeah, so I kind of just wrote that around the concept of building off of a younger age to now, and how we get lost in our thoughts, and things can always seem worse than they actually are, but still, we're always overcoming.
Absolutely.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Do
Thank
I
you so
roll
much for
right into the
sharing.
next one? Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. I know it was very vulnerable, but it was just I was in a vulnerable state of mind when I was writing that.
Oh, fine. You have plenty of love in this chat and the main live chat. So,
I feel it, especially right now during the COVID. I'm like a lot about spirituality, so I feel like people have been really connecting with this spiritual mindset and just kind of meditations and getting lost in their own thoughts. So I also believe in feeding off that energy as well as refueling that energy. So I feel it, like I just feel the spirituality opening up and people being more perceptive to people's perceptions. So this next one, which is the last one, Rob, I would love for you again to keep playing. It's a song / poem from my band, Scatterbrained Period. It's called Snowy Nights Are Always Followed by the Brightest Days. And once again, it's kind of about getting lost in your own thoughts, but appreciating the negative moments because they can be positive. It's about growing. It's about overcoming, and it's about becoming this human being that you are now, and looking back on these memories, like that's you. That's who we are. So
give me a second. And okay.
Snowy nights are always followed by the brightest days. It's never wrong. Feel happy, sitting in a quiet room, looking out the window at that fresh layer of snow. But why do I feel so guilty? Wasting away in my dark cellar, my dark space of eternally racing thoughts. No light can reach. What's the weather like? What's the weather like? I see the snow. It's right there in front of me. I see it, the glistening reflection at my window, curtains drawn, open in front of me. Yet, I'm still in my corner. Darkness encompasses me. In the darkness is when you can truly see the stars. From that darkness, light is most brilliant. And from the light, you lose sight. Fade. Fade into black.
So don't let go.
Don't let go. The darkness of the catacombs is nothing. Nothing compared to the darkness that encompasses my heart, my soul. That once radiant light, so ambient, brought forth from the empowerment of my peers, now stifled, swallowed, absorbed by the darkness, now a black hole, where the source of my light was once shed. How could this be? The trials and stipulations, the humans I surrounded myself with, wrung out for every last drop for the betterment of others. Now seclusion is the only option to save those same sponges from the travesty of the relentlessness, the relentless absorption that is the darkness that encompasses my heart, catacombs, my soul. What's the weather like? Snowy nights are always followed by the brightest days. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Got
Thanks,
some.
Rob, for the guitar accompaniment.
I love you, man. I miss your energy and my presence so much.
I miss
I
you
love
and your passion and the way that you speak and everything. It's great. Thank you so much, Clutch, for joining us. It really, really does mean a lot. We always appreciate your support, your music, your words, your kindness, and your energy and your spirit. It's very palpable in everything that you do. And it's great that you bring it to us and to here. We appreciate it.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Rob. Just as much as I appreciate every single one of you, especially you and Melissa. I've always resonated with you guys long before VBT, and you both know. I love you both as well as anybody and everybody I meet. I appreciate you all. Thank you all so much for hanging out and listening.
Loves in the chat.
Love you.
Of course. So, I think that's going to bring us to our next musical performer. So,
Yeah.
Melissa, who do we have coming up next for performers?
Well, that's actually a really great question because I did just see our feature for the evening squeak in, but I think we got one more before her, if I am correct.
Think so.
All right. So in that case, we have the absolutely delightfully, wonderfully talented Anne O'Rourke. So definitely stay tuned and we'll be right back.
All right. Make sure you do not go anywhere. Just give me a second. Got to do the thing with the stuff thing and then that thing. And then that's the thing. And then we do that. And then we go there. Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to VBT Live virtual open mic number 9. We were able to get our featured act, all set up for the evening, which is Christine Sweeney. You may have seen her as part of our COVID-19 relief fundraiser, as well as probably through our Wednesday broadcast. We were able to feature her song, I believe it was Angel, for both this week and last week's broadcast. Maybe we'll hear that song tonight, but regardless of the order of the songs, we are very, very blessed to have Christine joining us in the green room right now, and for the stream itself. Before that, though, we have a VBT regular coming up right now. We have Ann O'Rourke in the Zoom room right here, right now. How are you doing, Ann?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
I'm trying to, like, my brain is trying to come up with, like, new words that haven't been invented yet, which is where the stringing and stragging comes along, kind of thing. So I'll get back to you about the word I'm going to invent for how I feel. But yeah, I guess it's good.
Sounds swell. I have just a couple covers for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 by Feist. So we're gonna kick off with that one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more. Sleepless long nights, that was what my youth was for. Oh, teenage hopes are alive at your door. Left you with nothing, but they want some more. Oh, 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 you're changing your heart. Oh, 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 you know who you are. Sweetheart, bitter heart, now I can't tell you apart. Cozy and cold, put the horse before the cart. Those teenage hopes with tears in their eyes, too scared to own up to one little lie. Oh, 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 you're changing your heart. Oh, 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 you know who you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Money can't buy you back the love that you had then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Money can't buy you back the love that you had then. Oh, 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 you're changing your heart. Oh, 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 you know who you are. Oh, 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 you're changing your heart. Oh, oh, you know who you are. Who you are. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Woo!
I don't know, I've been feeling the covers lately, like, I don't know, I haven't really been singing, which is weird. I guess it's just strange. I haven't sung in a while like this in a while either, so thanks for listening. So I was gonna throw in another cover to make you feel my love. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I will happy, make your dreams come true. There's nothing that I would not do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love. Thank you.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Great
Beautiful,
stuff.
beautiful.
Great stuff, in.
you,
Always love to
Scout.
have you. Blankies for VBT. Yeah. So yeah.
We have a cozy green room
Yeah,
happening.
we have probably this is probably one of the coziest green rooms we've ever had. But as we talked about earlier in our broadcast, on Wednesday today around 2:00. By the way, if you want to hear about some events that we have coming up, or about different events that are happening as part of our larger musical community that we're trying to build here at VBT, make sure to tune in 2 p.m. every Wednesday for our weekly community broadcast. And part of that broadcast, we've been talking about, I should say, the benefits of virtual eventing and virtual broadcasts. And one of those things is that, you don't necessarily have to stand on a cold, hard floor in the middle of the general admission section. Your bed can be your chair, your glass of water. It doesn't have to be $5, Personal space was probably my favorite. We talked about that one today. And literally in that, I realized that I can literally do this and air stretch my arms, and it literally covers exactly the space of my studio. So, thank you so much, Anne, for joining us. We really, really appreciate your music and your soul and everything that you have to offer as a performer. We appreciate it so much. So with that, we are going to take a short pause break, and then Melissa, we have somebody pretty cool coming up next, right?
We have our featured performer for the evening. I got my cozy blanket. I gave in because everyone in the green room was making me feel cozy. But we have Christine Sweeney coming up next. Yay!
Yeah, absolutely. We have Christine Sweeney coming up next, so stay tuned, and we will be right back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Virtual Interactive Open Mic number 9. And coming up next, we have our featured act for the evening, Christine Sweeney, coming up. But before we have her come up to join us all with some music and some twingity twangs, we're getting a little bit more comfortable here up in the green room. Melissa, prime example of this, getting all blanketed up.
Yeah, you know what happened? It's because I was outside all day today, and like I think that was too much outdoors for me. I'm used to being indoors, and I was like, that was many outdoor hours today, so I think I'm sleepy. And now we can be virtually blanketed together live because we got a green room full of blankie wearers to get cozy while Christine serenades us this evening.
Of course. So with that, we have our featured act for the evening, Christine Sweeney, in the green room with us, with a special guest as well. And Christine, I'd heard before you were saying you're coming to us live all the way from Memphis. Is that correct?
Yeah. So everybody, this is Nick Loss-Eaton from Leland Sundries. You might recognize him from such famous bands as Leland Sundries. And we're in Memphis, chilling on the couch. We're having a good time here, and we're braving the heat. We haven't gone outside, but I could use a blanket because it's comfortable.
Yeah. There's always that critical temperature threshold where, like blankets are like the thing to do, but like there's just like a threshold where it's just doesn't become a thing anymore. It's when the comfort threshold has been reached where comfortness is not maintained anymore. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Need that.
We were out last night and it was 90,000 degrees and there was still somebody having a bonfire, so.
I don't get it.
Human beings have loved fire ever since the caveman days, and I guess it's one of those things.
Good point.
All right. Well, you have the stage. Everything is set. You may take it away as you please. Everybody in the green room, in the chat, across the world, give it up for Christine Sweeney.
Woo! Woo to myself! All right, so we're going to open it up with my song, Angel. This is an oldie for me. This is one of my first songs that I put out, my first live EP, and it's also on my full band record because I just liked it so much, right? But anyway, hope you like it. This one's called Angel. Angel, come out to me. Open your wings and fly to me. Come and find me. You know I have been stuck here in this hell without you. The brightness stings my eyes. This is new, the first time I opened it today, yeah. 'Cause I stayed out drinking late, and I woke up thinking late, and I pray to God way up in the sky that I hope I meet somebody nice tonight. If you take my heart and run. Yes, I feel lifting off of my feet. Yes, I be still have a heartbeat. Hope you can take it. Oh, oh, and run. Oh, take my heart and run. inside of me still have a heartbeat. Hope you can take it. Take my heart and run. Oh, take my heart and run.
All right.
But of course, we want to ruin it with this afterwards. Oh,
Wonderfully done.
it's humid as hell outside, but like my throat is so dry right now. What has happened to me? So this next tune, I'm gonna tune up really quick because I did tune with my capo on before, but I'm gonna play my latest single, White Flag. And this one I released, it's a duet, so if you want to check it out, you won't hear the duet right now, but go add it to your fave chill drive time playlists and you can hear the duet part. That was a co-write with Nick Horner. So a little shout out to my buddy. Alright, so yeah, this is in G. He asked me, he's like, so what key is White Flag in before? And I'm like, I'll get back to you. Because I didn't remember if there was a capo. If love was a battle for self-discovery, I'd be on my knees praying for recovery. Who would have thought that things could end so bad? If I could see all the things that were coming, you know I'd put on my shoes and start running. You might have been the best I ever had. This can't go on. This can't go on. And I'm taking out my white flag, 'cause it's time to say so long to you. Time to say so long to you. Know that we've been trying, but we're slowly dying. Been too long now for the tears that we're crying. Maybe it's time that we put this thing to bed. And I can't keep on nursing a bruise while we're fighting a war that we're both gonna lose. Every word you say is ricocheting through my head. But this can't go on. This can't go on. Now I'm taking out my white flag, 'cause it's time to say so long to you. Time to say so long to you. After all of the things you put me through, it's about time to be long gone from you. I was caught between a fighter and a lover, and I found myself just hiding under cover. I was caught between a lover and a fighter, and the space between us kept getting wider. I was caught between a fighter and a lover, and I found myself just hiding under cover. I was just another lover in a fight, could have stood my ground, but I'll say goodnight to you. Time to say so long to you. After all the things you put me through, it's about time to be long gone. Yeah, you. Time to say so long to you. eye.
cool.
He changed his icon.
Aww.
I'm so lame. That's what I'm doing. Never played.
Don't tell them.
They can know now because we did a good job. Oh lordy. What do you want to do next, Nick?
It's up to you.
It's up to me. I'm the boss in this scenario. Okay. Let's do.
Feeling low.
Let's do Coyote. I'm doing all my new hits back to back. This second latest hit from January 2019 is a sing-along. So if you want to, you can howl along in the chat. So when I go, I know coyote, see, Lorianne knows, but I'm howling in the night. Ooh, yeah. So if you are gonna sing along, you may unmute your channel. I kind of want this vibe right now. Ooh!
Everybody, practice. Do a practice woo. Unmute.
All right. So Christine first.
Whoa.
I'm howling in the night. Ooh!
Let's try that one more time.
The timing is off, but I like it.
Yeah.
I ain't no coyote, but I'm howling in the night. Ooh! Not sure of your abilities. Don't try to get a pitch. Just be like, ow!
Ow.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Ow.
We need Rory Kelly in here for this.
Ow.
What?
We need Rory Kelly in here for this.
I know. Rory Kelly knows all my harmonies.
She's a good sing-alonger.
She is the beast of my harmonies. All right. Listen. 1, 2. I ain't no coyote, but I'm howling in the night. Ooh, I ain't no coyote, but you got me howling, 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 howling. I didn't come here to kill your dog. I didn't come here to make you afraid. Just looking for some warm feeling. Don't make a fire, 'cause I'll run away. I ain't no coyote, but I'm howling in the night. Ooh, I ain't no coyote, but you got me howling, howling, howling. Is it my cry that disturbs you? Oh, maybe if they know the truth, that I ain't a witchy woman, and no one can't cast a spell, yeah. I'm just no devil, but I know hell. I ain't a coyote, but I'm howling in the night. Ooh, I ain't no coyote, baby, but you got me howling, howling, howling. I ain't a coyote. Okay, now everyone do a woo, even the dog. Ready? Did you see the dog?
No.
That's all his own.
Yay, Cindy!
Someone's got a puppy, and they were like,
She sort of got it.
they're like, howl, dog.
That last one she got.
Yeah, she did. She was like right on cue with the last one. She got like, ooh.
Ryan, nice work with the wolf visual also. Everybody's got the good vibes tonight.
I'm sorry if it was too distracting because I was trying to get her to like do it on time, and she just kept like.
No, it's fine. I've been watching a football game this entire time in the large 37-inch TV in the background. No, I'm kidding. I'm pretending I'm at a bar. Ha ha ha. All right, anyway, I'm going to continue. Thanks for unmuting, guys, and joining the fun on that one. Okay, so I just have a couple more songs for you. I think I want to do, you want to do the better parts?
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
So this song is called The Better Parts, and it's meant to put you in a tiny bit of a good mood. Only a tiny bit. Don't get too greedy. No, I'm just kidding. I want to give a shout out also really quickly to Lorianne because she's on my screen, and it just reminded me that the ring light I'm using was gifted to me by you. So thanks, darling. We feel very illuminated.
You're always shining.
Oh, thanks, baby. Wait, am I shining? Anyway, so this one is called Feeling So Low, and it's just about like not feeling sorry for yourself and like staying in the dumps if you don't have to, you know? Just like get off your butt, put on your pants, and get on with it. You got the heart, don't you, baby? And you got the brains. One good place to start, yeah, baby. Is admitting that you don't know everything. So pick yourself up by your bootstraps. Get out of bed for one more day. It ain't your fault that you're down there. Baby, don't you choose to stay that way. Yeah, when you're feeling so low, feeling, and when I'm feeling so low. Yeah, when you're feeling so low. to go. Yeah. Also, Lorianne, you were on my screen the entire time, so I could see you jamming out, and it really made a big difference.
I was singing the harmonies, girl. Yeah.
Yes, the sassy dancing and the harmonies. Love it. So I just want to show off my really shiny merchandise, and not my boyfriend, I mean his shirt. He's wearing my Howland t-shirt, which I love. So think way back in the set to Coyote, which was very long time ago. Right? Yeah, really long time ago. Anyway, so the hook is Howlin', Howlin'. If you guys want a t-shirt, let me know. I believe there might be some pre-orders on Bandcamp if you go to christinesweeney.bandcamp.com. But you can also just like PM me and send me like Venmo. I don't care. But they're super comfy, and yeah, when I get back from Memphis, I'll hit you up and mail it out for you. I think this is going to be our last song, so I just want to say thanks again to Rob and Melissa for having us. Again, this is Nick Lost Eaton. You may know him as Leland Sundries. If you like garage rock and alt country and rockabilly and like all fun stuff, you should go check his project out. And I get to play with them sometimes, so that's really cool. If you ever have seen a picture of me playing lead guitar in some random band and you're like, who's that? They look so cool. That's them. That's us.
What's the name of the band again?
Leland Sundries.
Good. Awesome. All right, we'll throw that in the chat. We also threw your Bandcamp link in the chat for people who want to check out your music and your merch. Sure. Do you have any more music for us?
Heck yeah. I just got one more, and I'm thinking, I hardly ever think anymore, but I'm thinking, let's finish out with the better parts.
Sure. Before you get started, I just want to say goodbye to Ryan, who's joining from us from Chicago. Just wanted to say goodbye, Ryan. Thank you so much for performing with us. Thank you so much for joining us for your performance. We really appreciated that. Hope you come back soon. And yeah. Anyway, with that, Christine, once again, you have the stage.
Woo! Thanks, guys. So this is it for me. If you want to follow more of my adventure, please check me out at christinesweeney.com or on Facebook or wherever you consume your stuff. Just go find me on there and consume me. For the love of God, just consume it. Whether that means giving a like or streaming my stuff or telling your sweet old grandmother about me, whatever works for you guys. And as independent musicians, I know that we're really grateful for a platform like this. I am very much. So I'd like to say again, shout out to Rob and Melissa. This is super cool. And everybody who performed today, you guys are doing great. And just like hang in there, keep doing your craft. I love it. This song goes out to all the significant others out there. So I guess I should dedicate it to you, right?
Aww.
Yeah, we'll see. This is called The Better Parts, guys. Thanks so much. I'm so snarky. If I was a bird, then you'd be my feather. If I was a breeze, then you'd be the weather. If I was a cat, you'd be my foliage. And if I was a house, you'd be my green, green lawn. Oh, it's super nice, just feeling so long. They wait to shoot when I'm in your arms. Hold me closer so I can see. You're all the better parts of me. If I was a spider, you'd be my web. If I got tired, you'd be a place to lay my head. And you could be my favorite book on my nightstand. 'Cause I wanna read you over and over again, yeah. Oh, it'd be so good.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's not open mics before.
yeah, well, he still likes me.
Yep.
All right, guys, thanks so much for having me. I love you all.
Of course, Christine, thank you so much for coming out for the open mic stuff, you know, being able to give your sound and your performance all the way coming out from Memphis, you know. And I definitely, that last one, like, I really, really enjoyed the harmonica vibes. Like, you know, your man's a hell of a player, I must say. Yeah, so once again, if you want to check out Christine Sweeney, I believe we had dropped her Bandcamp in the chat, which is Christine. Was that just to double check it? Yes, Christine Sweeney at .bandcamp.com. Is that correct?
Yeah, and that's really where you can like buy the t-shirts. But if you guys listen on Spotify or on iTunes or on Amazon, I'm on all those services. So just type Christine Sweeney. If you want it to be like hyper focused, you could type in like white flag Christine Sweeney, and then you'll find me faster. Because I don't know if there's only one Christine Sweeney. I hope there is, but I hope I pop up on the top of the list. But yeah, I'm everywhere. Just find me and consume me.
Find me and consume me.
Consume it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us for the evening. I know that in the chat, everybody's talking about. Apparently, there's some crazy lightning storm stuff like happening outside. We have our correspondent in the field, Melissa Scambati, who's taking a look at that lightning right there. Melissa, what does it look like all the way there in the center of the storm?
I feel like now that you're looking at it, it's not gonna happen and you're not gonna hear it. But my whole like outside is illuminated, and the yeah, and it's blaring. The thunder was so loud, so I turned all the lights off because I was really interested in it.
I mean, it looks.
Now we're gonna get a light show.
Now we're gonna get a light show from God himself.
Yeah,
basically God's.
We
light
be
show.
like that, you know. I was just like, yo, do me a favor.
All right, so with that, we are going to be continuing on with the music for the evening. So coming up next, coming from a different what's the best? What's a good intro for this? You've seen him be being in a very, very large, in fact, probably possibly millions of waves from the band Mega Wave. And now we have Mike DiUlio, who's going to be joining us once again. We're going to have him come up in just a moment. We're going to take a short break, and then we will be right back. So stay tuned. VBT Open Mic coming at you in just a moment.
Woo!
So yeah, we're back here with our weather report for the evening. I just want to check in with our correspondent Jim in the field. Jim, it really is looking out to be a twister out there. Jim, what would you say?
Yeah, it's getting pretty crazy out there. You can see in the background, we got some purple and some bright colors happening. There we go. I wish you could hear it. It's really, really loud. I think we might be getting a little wild. And I think our next performer is going to be getting a little wild. So I think it's pretty appropriate, actually.
Oh, yeah, you definitely said it, So, without further ado, we have, you've seen them before as millions of waves, but now there's just a single wave, and his name is Mike DiGiulio. Is that the right way to pronounce your name, Mike?
DiGiulio.
DiGiulio. Okay, so my voice is cracked, but I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to adjust it or cough. Here we go. Coming at you live, and it's Mike DiGiulio from Megawave. Give it up.
Oh, no. All right. Hello, everybody.
Wow, that was painful. Sorry, Mike. You have the stage. You have the floor.
All right. So, me and Michelle have been watching a stupid amount of Avatar: The Last Airbender. So this is I guess a cover, kinda, of a song from that show. I'm gonna kind of like mess around with.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, it's like one of the main themes from the Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I really like the arrangement of it and like the main melody, so I decided to kind of mess around with it and turn it into like a post-rock song.
Green Room was vibing.
Thank you, everybody.
Definitely, man.
That was fun.
Yeah, man. I mean, you right now you are killing the filter game, you know. So keep killing that
Thank
filter
you.
game. It's actually funny.
I'm
Like the
trying.
filter almost looks like what Andrea Manning has been working on right now as part of her art, you know. So let's.
Oh wow, it does.
Yeah, because she has like it's kind of like same kind of like blocky, almost like texture that's like
Yeah,
kind
like
of pulling
almost
through it.
Honeycomby. Oh wow, it's cool.
Yeah.
Cool,
I didn't realize
Andrea.
that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. I really, really do. I love the texture of it.
Thank you.
Anyway, so with that, oh, Andrew.
Hi, Andrea.
Oh, hey.
What's up? Good work over there.
Just painting.
What medium are you using?
This is just acrylic.
Cool. Awesome. All right, so then I think we are going to be moving on to our next performance for the evening. So you have probably seen her. If you were tuning in last Friday, we had an excellent single release showcase of Nothing Lasts Forever by Lori Ann Crayus, and she is back in the Zoom room ready to get stuff moving and sloobin'. Oh, I can't hear you right now, Lori. But we'll get her checked out in just a moment. So we're gonna take a quick pause, but then we will be right back with Lori Ann Crayus. Stay tuned. This is VBT Live's virtual interactive open mic coming at you. So once again, it's getting pretty crazy out there. We have our correspondent in the field, Melissa Scamati's making sure, weather, it's being real bright. How's the brightness?
The brightness is slowing down a little bit. It's gotten really, really dark, but it pops up from time to time. It's still very loud thunder, though, and I don't know, maybe the world's just really, really excited to hear Lorianne Crayuse play some songs.
Probably, that's a good assessment of the situation.
World clapping.
So without further ado, we have Lorianne Crayuse coming up right now. Lori, you have the stage. It's all up to you now.
Oh, man. All right, I'm hyped up now. I'm going to play this one. I think a lot of you know this one already. Yeah. And Francisco gave me a really great suggestion. I've been planning it. So once I record this, I'll do, a regular version, a remix with my friend doing a rap verse, and then I'm going to do a house version because that's what he suggested. Because I'm like, yeah, this needs a house version. This is my song called Heaven, and I've been already thinking about the music video for this, even though I don't have it recorded yet. But just putting it out there because I think what I want is people taking selfie videos of themselves dancing, but in their bedroom, that pre getting ready for a night out kind of dancing where it's not too polished, but it's just where nobody's watching you kind of shenanigans. Anyway, it's out there. You guys heard it first. Please don't steal it. I mean, you can. It's probably been done. That's not an original. All right, anyway. Heaven, I find it on the dance floor. When everything is going wrong, I need my song to get me high. I can never wake up happy in the morning when I rise. I see the woman staring back at me and I despise her. Every standing moment, no one knows how hard I'm trying, while my whole world falls apart. I hold on and stopped breathing. I've given up till they all leave me. All I've got is my music, the sound, and I feel it. It's burning in my bones. Heaven, I find it on the dance floor. When everything is going wrong, I need my song to get me high. Oh, heaven, I don't care on the dance floor. Come and leave me, you take me, 'cause it's always been me, myself, and I. Yeah, no one ever wakes up happy in the morning when they rise. They try their best to keep it up and leave their darkness in disguise. Yeah, every standing moment, no one sees how hard you're trying, while everything falls apart. I hold on and stopped breathing. I've given up till they all leave me. All I've got is my music, the sound, and I feel it. It's burning in my bones. Dance floor. When everything is going wrong, I need my song to get me high. Oh, heaven, I don't care on the dance floor. You can leave me or take me, 'cause it's always been me, myself, and I. 1, 2, ha! With a full band that sounds really crazy. Heaven, I find it on the dance floor. When everything is going wrong, I need my song to get me high. No, heaven, I don't care on the dance floor. Come and leave me, you take me. It's always been me, myself, and I.
always been me, myself, and I.
That's all right. Thank you so much, Story. That was a great song. I love it. That's my favorite song. Hey, Van.
I was gonna sing a sad song earlier because I came into this entire stream feeling really down. And then everybody put me in a really good mood. But I feel like I should sing it anyway. Alright, I'm enough with this. I need to save my voice for tomorrow and not ruin it. Okay. I don't know if y'all have been in here in the chat like a couple hours. Francisco asked a really nice question, but about how to be there for his daughter. I know I'm saying this out loud. I hope that's okay. But it just really hit me because I was definitely a very sensitive 10-year-old and like adolescent growing up, and I think for so much of growing up, I was often really criticized for being too emotional or being too much, and often people tried to get me to stop crying. And I mean, now I realize that it's because it made them feel bad, but back then it just made me feel like, you know, not heard. But that was a majority, and my entire adulthood is spent like trying to be there for myself. But I appreciate you asking that question on how to be there for your daughter. Like, I mean, I'm getting personal here, but like, I just came into this chat after having a really crazy, like, just moment with my own father. And so I needed to let everything go. But it was kind of fitting that you asked that, because those relationships between children and their parents is like, can either be really great or something that needs work. But yeah, thank you for asking that. This is called Good Company. It's about needing people and being too afraid to ask. I need some good company to come pick me up off my knees, to open my eyes and keep me alive before I die and sleep. I need some rest from the day. I want to forget my own name and lay by your side, keep me alive. I don't need no solution, 'cause baby I'm trying. I'm burning through my excuses. It's useless, but I do this. Oh, won't you stand by me? I need some good company to come pick me up off my knees, to open my eyes and keep me alive before I die and sleep. I need some rest from today. I want to forget my own name and lay by your side, keep me alive. Oh, call out to me now and help me to speak. My walls need to break down. There's no crown to save now. I need some relief. I need some good company to come pick me up off my knees, to open my eyes
Thanks, yo.
Thank you so much, Louise.
Thank you, VBT. People, just in case, if you didn't get to see that single release party, it's more than I could have ever imagined this entire release party to be. I have music out finally, but I want to take this moment to shout out Rob and Melissa because they messaged me like a week before the release. We're like, hey, so what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, we're going to throw you a show. We're going to put some themed colors to it. We're going to even do that sepia tone thing and make it look like an old school film. And we're going to get, after hours to do the interview. And they made it way more special than I could have ever imagined. And they do such a great job. So if you're trying to promote music, a single, your art, do a concert, whatever the heck it is, like, please leave it in the hands of Melissa and Rob because they will make it a beautiful event. My family from Texas, Philippines, all of them were able to watch it and put it up on their Chromecast, and they were so excited. So please do your stuff with them, and it's safe, and we can have our personal space and free alcohol.
Personal space. Thanks, Lorianne. It was so fun working with you. That was definitely one of our favorite broadcasts to date, and it was great working with you and getting to help bring your vision to life. So
yeah, it was mad fun. Christine Sweeney killed it.
Yeah.
Watching her too.
All right, so I think with that, brings us to the end of the list. So it does. This has been a really, really great night. It's been really, really great to have everybody. This is we took a week off from the open mic last week, and I'm used to having I guess I almost got used to the happiness that the open mic gives. But I almost I guess last week I almost forgot about it because it wasn't there. It didn't happen. But to have it this week and to feel that same sense of home. Here really, really does mean the world, and it's as great as it is because of all of you here with us today, and together, there's nothing that we can't do. There's no obstacle that we can't overcome, and there's nothing that we can't make fucking awesome, for lack of a better term. So with that. My microphone decided to misbehave in the middle of my speech again. All right, so with that, we are going to close it out for the evening right here, right now. I want to just give a quick thank you to Christine Sweeney once again for performing as our featured act for the evening. It was a great performance, Christine. It was so great having you on. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who was here to perform with us. And we hope to see you all next week, next Wednesday, for the next virtual open mic. Everybody have a great and beautiful evening. We are going to close out the evening with Christine Sweeney's single, White Flag. So take a listen, take a gander. Thank you all so much for being a part of this, and we will close it with that. Take care, everybody. Let's give a last friendly wave from everybody in the Zoom room. Bye-bye. So long.
Bye,
Don't let
everybody.
the
Good
bed bugs
night.
bite.
Have a good night.
Love was a battle for self-discovery. I'd be on my knees praying for recovery. But what I thought that things could end so bad.
If I could see all the things that were coming, I'd put on my shoes and start running. You might have been the best I ever had.
Well, this can't go on. No, this can't go on. Now I'm taking out my white flag, 'cause it's time to say so long to you.
Time to say so long to you. I know that we've been trying, but we're slowly dying. Been too long now for the tears that we are crying. Maybe it's time that we put this thing to bed.
Yeah, a bruise while we're fighting the war that we're both gonna lose. And every word you say is ricocheting through my head.
But this can't go on.